Basically, the problem with the budget cuts is it's not well understood by the people that are actually impacted by it. A lot of people believe that it's the local college that is cutting back their course offerings. The fact is that community colleges and education institutions owned and run by the state system are paid for by taxes from the state of California. It is one of the largest budget items, not just college, but K through 12 education in general. Because it is such a large budget item, it is an area where legislators believe that even if they cut a small amount, percentage-wise, there's still a lot left. But they don't realize that it transfers to education per student. And as a result, it's the state budget that's the problem. Another problem with the budget is people don't understand where the money comes from. And they suggest things like raising student fees. Because colleges are funded by the state, the fees collected even at local colleges go to the state, and then they're redistributed on the basis of need. Well, there's a lot of colleges that have poorer districts than Foothill De Anza. So if we raised our fees, we wouldn't necessarily get back any more money from the state budget. The third problem is that they believe that if we can manage on a cut budget, then there's no reason to reinstate it. So students go, well, you got extra seats, why don't you let me in? Well, if we show that we could teach 70 or 80 or 90 in a class that usually has 50 or 60, or if we could show that we could teach 200 in a class that usually has 100, we're effectively cutting our expenses 50% or halfway, or we're teaching students without getting compensated as a college. About 50% of the cost of the college is direct educational expenses. So the only way you can really cut is either cut the cost of educational expenses or transfer them to educational faculty. The faculty at Foothill De Anza this year accepted that and are paying a larger and larger percentage of their healthcare costs in order to keep teaching rather than having it come from student costs.